Allison Brim, Aria Davenport, Kylie Davenport, Paisley Boland, Bella Jeffries, Raylan Whitehead, Jaylee McKinney, Kinsey Paradise, Aubrey Harris, Braylee Wager, Jayla Richardson, Hannah Hodge, Ava Garrison, Caitlin Stevens, Mason Douglas, Marissa Metters, Kylie Paradise, Haley Atkins, Catherine Brown, Megan Pruitt, Allie Peace, Peyton Taylor, Brooklyn Taylor, Chloe Sawyers, Zoe Petrie, Trinity Matthews, and Emily Kraft. The cheer squads are coached by Tiffany Jeffries, Brittany Davenport, Tara Boland, and Kayla White. Let's give another big round of applause for our cheerleaders and their coaches. And one more round for all of the football players and cheerleaders and their coaches and all the parents and everyone else who helped make Williamsburg Little League football and cheer possible. Thank you all.
Loud enough. Yeah. Last night at Pineville, I was about deaf. I don't know why they had to break up. David Sweet was coming out. You can hear probably.
Remember fans, Williamsburg Independent School is a smoke-free, tobacco-free, vape-free campus. Tobacco products, vapes, and e-cigs are not to be used on school property. You may exit to the sidewalk. The Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. All parties have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that officials expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among all participants and officials. Good luck and have a great contest. Yellow Jackets would like to thank their corporate sponsors for 2019. Fort Bank, home of happier banking, with personal bankers available from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Also sponsoring Jeff and Fran. Wyndham Drug, Gorey General Contractor, Grassfield and Gorey General Contractor, National Paneling System, Sugar Hollow Marina, The Brick Oven, Hometown Bank, Williamsburg Tourism, City of Williamsburg, Crowley Funeral Home, Butch's, Ellison Funeral Home, William Steely Sign, Rusty Tree Service, Regina Bunch, 12 Fan Club, Bo's Toads, Ponder Auto Body, Firestone, Ronnie Bowling, and Eastern Kentucky University. We encourage you to get out there and support these sponsors who make Williamsburg football possible. And tell them the Jackets sent you.
Or I'll just walk out like I'm filming and you just cut to it.
coach, Christina Huddleston. Cheerleaders are Brianna Kinder, Chaz Jarbo, Stevie Draper, Esmeralda Cervantes, Jasmine Strickland, Madison Taylor, Reagan Reed, Kelsey Monholland, Mackenzie Lawson, Morgan Raines, Brianna Raines, Cassidy Patrick, Ryan Fields, and Judy Maddox. Cheerleaders would like to thank their corporate sponsors for 2019. University of the Cumberland, Linda Drug, Energy Associates, Williamsburg Tourism, L&M Federal Credit Union, Day Spring Community Clinic, Community Trust Bank, D&D Auto Repair, Charles and Sue Strunk, John Renfro Supply Incorporated, Fort Bancorp Incorporated, Ison Automotive Casting, and Williamsburg Nursing Home. Get out there and thank these sponsors who make Williamsburg cheer possible. Tell them the Jacket Cheer Team sent you. Any fans who would like to be part of the Spirit Tunnel, please join the cheerleaders as they make their way onto the field. And now, would you please rise and remove your caps as we honor our nation with our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are beginning our broadcast. The national anthem is currently playing, so give us just a moment to get that taken care of. And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Brian Good down on the field somewhere. We're getting ready to have the guys do the coin toss. I'm Brian O'Brien for 106.3 FM. This is the big one, and we are live from Williamsburg. Tonight we're having to be on YouTube. For some reason, Facebook's not letting us upload for some reason, but we are on YouTube and we've got our links up there. Don't forget you can make comments on the side of the YouTube, and we're going to go down to the field right now as Brian is getting ready for the kickoff as they're getting all of their instructions.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Hey guys, you know about the sportsmanship stuff, right? Yes, sir. All right, if you guys don't want anything done, we won't have to. Is that a deal? Yes, sir. We're going to try to let you play as much as we can tonight. Just don't do anything after the whistle, all right? Yes, Tom, you're the visitors tonight, so you get the honor of tails. Tell me what you want. Tails. Tails? What do you call them? Tails. So I'm going to flip it, but I'm not very good at catching it. So if I drop it, we'll do it again. And he can tell you I'm not very good at catching it. But look there. I did it. What does it look like to you? Tails. Tails. It is tails.
For the Mountain Lions are Colby Frazier.
You want to defer to the second half.
Brendan King.
Take the ball. Okay.
DJ Brock.
kick away. Is that right? You guys go right over there.
Yep, for your Williamsburg Yellow Jackets, number 10, Dalton Ponder. 57, Noah Miracle.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Number 8, Caleb Rose. Number 22, Devontae Powell.
Said, I'm Brian for 106.3 FM. This is the big one. Glad to have you here with us tonight. And thank you to our sponsors. The game is about a minute and 17 before we get things started. We're going to say hello to Mills Furniture and Appliance taking care of our halftime. Debbie Turner Gambrel tonight. Kentucky Farm Bureau. We also have La Esperanza, Long's Pick Pack, Main Street, Pineville, Mountain Tarp, Sauced, Appalachian Wireless, Bell County Tourism, D&D Tires, also Gambrel, Toyota, Hart Cycle Sales, and Hubbard's Cabins. Thank you to each and every one who is with us tonight. God bless you. And we're going to get some football here underway. You did a great job on the camera work.
Well, thank you, sir.
And I made sure I had the audio streaming through this time.
Did it come through?
It did, right. Yes. It did. And so while that's going on, we're going to do a charge on a couple of pieces of equipment. But you did a great job. And if you would, with 30 seconds to go before the game gets underway, tell us what we're about to see here tonight. Brian Good.
As I ran halfway across the field, I'll try to see what I can do. I appreciate that. As we're looking at this ball game, Pineville coming into this one at 6-1. Their only blemish coming to the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Hopefully they don't have another defeat tonight to another team that goes by the Yellow Jackets. And that's the 5-2 Williamsburg squad as they come in. And this game will be for the district championship as we're getting set for kickoff. Pineville will kick away. Coming out wearing the all-white road uniforms with the old gold helmet. Williamsburg coming out with the black uniform, white numerals, white helmet with gold trim. Kick is going to be bobbled and it's going to be down around the 34-yard line. And this is where we're going to see what Dalton Ponder and the offense for the Yellow Jackets can do tonight. Dalton Ponder, the senior quarterback, thrown for over 2,000 yards this season, threw for almost 3,000 as a junior. One of the top quarterbacks in single-A football across the state. As they come out, they're going to have two far side wideouts, one to the near side, and one man behind him as he's in the shotgun. Handoff right off the right side, gets up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be number 30 on the carry, Dakota Lipstauer. About a 6-yard gain for Williamsburg as it brings up 2nd down and 4. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Ponder going to be in the shotgun once again. This side, this time he's going to have a wide out off to his right side. A near side wide out, two to the far side. Looking deep, slings it out. It's complete on the left side. He fumbles it. And I think Pineville's going to recover it. They do. As that pass was complete down on the left side to Gavin Thomas, but he fumbled the ball around the 30. It took a Williamsburg bounce, and it was recovered by Pineville at their own 10-yard line. So very quickly, Pineville now has the football. 1st down and 10 with 10:24 to go in this opening quarter of action here from downtown Williamsburg. Mountain Lions break huddle, get their first look at the offense tonight. Cap's going to come under center, I formation in the backfield behind him. Puts one man in motion to the near side. And he's gobbled up on the keeper right at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get anything out of it. Brings up a second down for Pineville. 10:07 first quarter. Pineville coming in, as we said earlier, at 6-1 on the year. Williamsburg coming in at 5-2. They have losses this season to Somerset right here at this field, and then they went to Lexington Christian and had a defeat of 55-21, and then Somerset was 41-13. So both losses for Williamsburg have been playing up in class, and it has been pretty heavily defeats for them. Caps throws off to Couch over on the left side. He gets up near the 25-yard line.
And folks, we'll be keeping you up with all the scores tonight. We'll tell you about those games coming up here in just a few minutes. We're looking at a roughly chilly night compared to what we have been the last few weeks. But I think we've had great weather thus far, don't you, Brian?
Oh, it's been great, yeah. We've had one night that was pretty bad, and that was the Thomas Walker night. But other than that, pretty good weather so far this season. And that last play, Brian, brings up our first Gambrill Toyota first down of the night. As Frazier takes the handoff, he goes off the right side, and he gets stymied at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up second down now for the Lions.
54 degrees in the Williamsburg area tonight. Hello to everyone who is watching. Yes, we are streaming to YouTube. Facebook, for some reason, would not let that happen. We're going to take a break here on 106.3 FM as we have a player who is currently down. We'll be back here in just 1 minute.
Grace Community Health Center is now providing service as Grace Health. Every visit is a preventative visit at Grace Health. By taking this extra step, we help our patients avoid further health complications such as cancer, kidney failure, heart and vascular disease, and many more. Locations include Corbin, Gray, Pineville, Manchester, and Hyden. We are your community health center. We are Grace Health, where health and faith come together.
And we are back, folks, and that Williamsburg player, he is being helped off the field, but he did get up, so glad to see him being able to be taken off the field. Hopefully it's something very temporary.
Jeff Tye, the junior Yellow Jacket, being helped off the field. And after that play, that brings up second down and 12 for the Mountain Lions. Ball at their own 23-yard line. I formation in the backfield behind Caps. Pitches out on the left side. It's going to be Morris. And he's hit hard at the 25. Gain of about 2, possibly 3 that time to bring up a third down and 9 situation for Pineville. 8:47 to go in this opening quarter of action. Morris on the carry. And so far this season, Morris has 823 yards and 8 touchdowns, closing in on that 1,000-yard season. Teammate Kobe Frazier's already surpassed that in the last game, as he had 198 yards against Lincamp, and he has hit 1,000 as he's at 1,071 this season. So good backfield here for the Mountain Lions as Caps is in the shotgun formation. Looks over to his right, hits his intended receiver, only gets a yard, maybe 2 that time, as that was going to be number 4, Hagen Teague, on the pass play. So that'll bring up fourth down and 6, and Pineville will have to punt this one away as the football is marked right around the 26-yard line. Gavin Thomas set to return for the Yellow Jackets, standing right around midfield, and luckily there was a whistle before the snap because that was a bad snap, went over his head and went into the end zone.
Is that an offsides?
See what we got here. Be a false start against Pineville, so that'll back them up 5 more yards.
At 7:37, we have no scores in any of the games we're covering tonight, and I can tell you very quickly that Bell is at Jackson, Clay is at Perry County Central, Corbin at Lincamp, Harlan Independent at Lincamp. I said that wrong. I'm trying to rush before they get started. We'll try again here in a minute.
Good punt right to midfield. Thomas across the 45. He's across the 40. He's across the 30, and he steps out of bounds around the 25-yard line. So that's where Williamsburg will begin this next series. Very good field position.
Bell County is at Jackson tonight. Clay County is at Perry County Central. We've got Corbin at Lincoln County. Harlan Independent at Lincamp. Harlan County at Johnson Central. Knox Central at Wayne County. Well, you know where we are, Pineville at Williamsburg, and Southwestern at South Laurel. North Laurel playing last night.
Heard that was
against
a great
Whitley.
game.
Whitley really handled that situation well. I'm choosing my words carefully.
Ponder, shotgun formation, Twins over on the far or on either side. One man in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut. Gets a few yards out of the play, and that's going to be Anthony Snell, the senior running back for Williamsburg, on the carry. With 7:12 to play in this opening quarter of action. Nobody on the board as of yet here in downtown Williamsburg. And this game will be for the district championship, as we assume that Williamsburg will take care of Lincamp, and assuming that Pineville will take care of Harlan, who is on a very down season this year. So we're assuming that. So this, by all means, should be for the district championship, as Ponder in the shotgun formation. He's got Snell behind him in the backfield. Ponder looks out to the right side, hits his receiver, and he's finally going to be drug out of bounds around the 10-yard line. That's Caleb Rose on the pass play.
And Drug is right. He was yanked out of bounds.
That's good enough for a first down. Moves the sticks for the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be on the Yellow Jacket side of the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 10 and a half. Ponder shotgun once again. Twins to either side. Snell in the backfield off to his right. Ponder's going to tuck it and run. Gets down to about the 6-yard line. Gain of 5 on the carry, so it'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Our first scores of the night, Bell County scores on Jackson County 6-0, and we have got, just a moment, we have another score here. It is Johnson Central 7, Harlan County 0.
Ponder breaks the huddle, brings the men up to the line. One near side wide out, one to the far side. Snell behind him. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left. He's looking. It's flushed out of the pocket. Avoids one sack. Goes over to the right side of the field and hits his intended receiver in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Williamsburg. Caleb Rose on the 6-yard catch. Williamsburg, first team to strike with 5:44 to go in this opening quarter of action.
Going for the point after.
Rose, snap down, kick is up. It's good. That PAT is good by Sidney Bowen, the freshman, and it makes it 7-0, Williamsburg with an early lead.
We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Jacob Barone with Main Street Pineville. We're happy to sponsor the live feed of Mountain Lion football on 106.3 FM live on Facebook. Go Lions!
There's no other carrier that knows and provides service for these mountains like Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is local all the way to its roots. We're owned and operated by locals from Eastern Kentucky. Now, Appalachian Wireless is expanding its reach to serve those in Bell, Knox, and Whitley counties. Appalachian Wireless will be offering their dependable network, retail storefronts, and exceptional customer service in the near future. Just a few of the many reasons Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings.
5:44 to go in this opening quarter of action from downtown Williamsburg, and the Yellow Jackets, the first team to strike. They have an early lead at 7-0 after Dalton Ponder found Caleb Rose in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown pass. PAT was good, and that's where we stand as they're ready to kick off as Scooby Morris and Reese Capps. And also we're going to have Landon King back deep. So 3 men back deep for the Mountain Lions to return. Kick right down the left side of the field is going to be picked up by Caps. Caps finds a hole. He's still on his feet, and he gets it across to 30, up to about the 32, 33-yard line, and that's where Pineville will begin this next series with 5:34 to go in this opening quarter of action.
Early on in the game, you mentioned, which is still early on, you mentioned that this is going to be one of the better matchups. Do you think these teams are more evenly matched than some of the others that Pineville has met up with?
I think whenever you compare it to a Paris or something like that they've played, yeah, I think that Pineville has they're definitely going to have stiffer competition here tonight, Brian, as they are against some of the other teams that they played. They have had some good competition. Lynn Camp gave them a battle. Middlesboro handed them a defeat. They have had some tough games so far, but this is definitely the toughest hurdle that the Mountain Lions are going to have this season, as we're going to have a flag at the snap. False start against the Mountain Lions, and if I could read Randy Frazier's mind right now, he's absolutely losing it. He hates unnecessary penalties. That is something he cannot stand, and he said that on the show in previous weeks, and even in post-game interviews, he just despises unnecessary penalties. And I'm not saying any penalty isn't necessary, but whenever you can prevent those penalties, and they're just what he calls boneheaded penalties, you got to eliminate those. As Caps is going to come under center. Hand off to Frazier. He gets up near the 30-yard line, and that's going to bring up second down for the Mountain Lions.
Hello to Bo Silcox. He's watching us on the big screen right now. We appreciate you, buddy.
What's up, Bo?
The other Yellow Jackets are playing tonight. Middlesboro's off tonight. Middlesboro is off. Hello, Bo. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Silcox decorating.
Graduated high school with Big Bo.
All right.
Known him since the kindergarten. As Caps comes under center, pitch out over on the left side. Nothing happened in that time as Pineville's having a tough time getting out of the gate offensively here tonight. And we'll see how, looks like we do have a player down, Brian.
All right, we'll be back here in just a moment after this.
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's sauced.
Hey, the time has come to throw the work away and having some fun. Hey, the time is now. Life's for living, let me show you how.
And once again, you're watching 106.3 FM's presentation of Pineville at Williamsburg tonight. One of Pineville's players taken off. He was limping as he went. Hope all is well with him. Plays back underway. Here's Brian Good.
Caps in the shotgun formation, trips to the far side, one man to the near side. It's going to be Couch. He's going to throw to the right side. And did he haul it in?
He did.
It's good. Nice attempt that time and effort by number 8, Braden Lingar for the Mountain Lions, and that moves the sticks. Gambrel Toyota first down for the Mountain Lions as Brian, he stretched out there as he made a 100% effort that time to haul that
Yes,
in.
he did. Yes, he did. I'm sorry that we're unable to really interact with our listeners tonight. Facebook was acting up, so we were having this YouTube link, but send us a message. Tell us where you are watching.
1st and 10 at the 44. It's going to be a handoff to Frazier in the backfield. He gets it up to about the 45. If they give him a good spot, 46. About a 2-yard carry. Brings up a second down and a long 8 for the Mountain Lions with 4:02 to play in this opening quarter of action. Williamsburg with the lead at 7-0. Williamsburg coming into this contest with a 5-2 record. Your Pineville Mountain Lions coming in with a 6-1 mark. The only blemish is to another Yellow Jacket squad, so they're hoping not to repeat that here tonight. Caps under center, I formation in the backfield. And I'm thinking we're going to have movement again.
All right. You can tell earlier that we attempted to go live, folks, and some people are commenting on that. We're going to delete that particular feed. And if you'll go and check the link, look for the link, you'll see the mountain lion on the front. And that's where our link is tonight if you're telling friends about it, okay? Obviously, if you're watching now, you're already on the link. 14-0 Bell in the first quarter. 14-0 Bell in the first quarter. They must have, because they only had 6-0 earlier, they must have tried that running the point after. My brain stopped working for 2 seconds.
2-point conversion.
Thank you.
There we go. That penalty was offsides against Williamsburg, so that gave Pineville 5 additional yards. It's going to be a pitch out to Morris. And Morris is gobbled up in the backfield, didn't get anything. He's dropped at the 45-yard line, and that puts them very close back to the original line of scrimmage.
Thanks for not letting me struggle too long with that terminology.
I was just sitting there waiting.
They kick it, so what's a 2?
That drops Pineville back to their own 46-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 8. 2:47 to go, opening quarter. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. They're going to have twins over to the near side. Caps will be in the shotgun formation. Morris off to his right, Frazier to his left. So looking to throw out in the flat, and he does. It was a pump fake, and then he actually threw it out to Couch, and it just overshot him just a little bit. Incomplete pass over to the near side, and that will bring up 4th down as it kills the clock at 2:27. So Pineville will have to punt this one away as they're looking at 4th down and a long 8 from their own 46-yard line.
And again, thank you to all of our sponsors who believe in this this coverage that we're doing here. We're very grateful to all of you. Can't do this without you. We tried. Nobody was watching.
Gavin Thomas set to do the return duty, standing right around his own 30-yard line. Lingard gets the boot under it, down to the 30. He picks it up.
And he's going nowhere.
Yeah, doesn't get anything out of it. He actually lost a few yards from the initial point of reception. So that'll be 1st down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets with 2:13 to go in this opening quarter of action. They do have the lead at 7-0.
Again, we're going to keep up with the scores tonight thanks to Justin Mays. Justin Mays State Farm. We'll have some scores here momentarily.
Justin Mays. Never heard of her.
You're going to get me killed.
I love Justin.
Well,
He's
folks,
a good one.
I'll be doing my own obituary in the morning.
I love Justin. No, I don't think he's going to take offense to that, or I hope he doesn't. Twins to either side. Ponder in the shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff to Snell in the backfield. He just plows forward. He's still on his feet. Breaks several tackles. He's across midfield. He's across the 30. That's going to be an obvious 1st down for the Yellow Jackets as Snell ran with reckless abandon to get that 1st down. And we do have Laundry on the field. It was after the play. Unsportsmanlike against the Yellow Jackets.
We have to keep in mind that we are on the visitors or the home side. We're on the home side. So there may be from time to time, some colorful language.
Yep.
Yes.
It's possible.
So,
as that must have happened during the play because they, no, it was after. I'm sorry. It was after. I thought it come in late. So that backs them up to the 44-yard line. I saw the flag come in very late. Didn't get a look at what actually happened.
Being with you on these games, I've noticed one thing. There is no more passionate supporter than the mother of a football player.
Mother of a football player.
Yes.
Commenting on threads.
No, in the crowd.
Oh, in the crowd. I thought you
Yes.
meant like an individual player. Okay,
No.
I got you. You're just talking about in general, a football player's mother.
Yeah, in the crowd.
I got you. We have another flag before the snap.
Just that the mamas are very proud of their guys.
Williamsburg took too much time, delay of game. That backs them up to the Pineville 49-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Minute 33 to go. Opening quarter of action, they lead Pineville at 7-0.
In the game between Harlan and Lincamp. As you can tell, we have a slow.
Another district game that's vital for standing in this district. As Ponder takes a snap, throws to the middle of the field. It is complete. That's going to be complete over to Thomas. He fumbles it, and they end up getting more yardage out of it after the fumble. He gets it down to the 15-yard line after the fumble recovery. Rose on the fumble recovery picks up an additional several yards out of that play. That moves the sticks for the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10, football at the Pineville 15 with 1:01 to go. Opening quarter of action. Ponder is so poised in that backfield, he just takes his time and just knows where the players are going to be before they even get there. He knows where they should, their routes, they're just so in tune. As the handoff is going to be to Snell. He's right up the gut, still on his feet. Plows forward, gets down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 5 to bring up 2nd and 5 for Williamsburg.
Is that the young man that was plowing through earlier?
Same kid.
Okay.
He's a big kid. He wouldn't have to plow through anything I was at. I just let him go right on by. He's a big one.
14-7, Knox Central over Wayne County. Knox Central over Wayne County. We got a good crowd on our stream tonight. Tell us where you're watching. Go ahead.
Ponder, shotgun formation, twins to the near side, one man to the far side. He rolls out to his right, looking towards the end zone. Going to keep it himself. He's still on his feet, and he gets in. Touchdown, Williamsburg.
He, with all due respect, he kind of walked right in.
He did.
Yeah.
He had an open. He saw the pylon, and he just took it. He had green in front of him, and just took it wide open for the touchdown.
We'll be back here in just a few minutes after words from our...
Watch this ad close for fine print. There ain't any. We've been selling and servicing Toyota cars and trucks in the mountains for 52 years. Low overhead, low price. Shop with us, GambleToyota.com.
Here's your Bell County Clerk, Debbie Turner Gambrell.
Hello, I'm Debbie Turner Gamble, your Bell County Clerk, and I am a proud sponsor and supporter of the Pineville Mountain Lions. I want to wish the Pineville Mountain Lions a healthy and successful 2019 football season. Now, go Mountain Lions!
Paid for by Debbie Turner Gambrell.
And I missed that point after, folks, but it was good. My apologies. I got ahead of our broadcast just a little bit, so Brian's got me in check, and I certainly appreciate him.
Sidney Bowen with the PAT that you didn't catch.
And what is that, 2.9 seconds left in this quarter?
2.9, yeah.
All right. Did I get that much right?
You did. I'll be honest with you, Brian, in basketball, I like the point system like that. In the seconds, I like the 2.9, the 1.7. I like that in basketball. Yeah. In football, I'll be honest with you, I truly hate it. Right. I don't know why. I guess I'm a traditionalist, and that's just the way it used to be. But I hate scoreboards in football that have the point whatever second in it. Mm-hmm. But basketball, it can mean a whole lot because you got to have so much on the clock to get a shot off, this and that.
Right.
But in football, I just never did care a whole lot for that point system. I guess it's just a traditionalist that I grew up without that. It's going to be returned at the 18.
Good blocks.
Cuts back up midfield, goes off to his left, still on his feet, going forward. He's up to the 37-yard line. Nice return that time by Landon King for the Mountain Lions. So Pineville will be first down and 10.
Wasn't Landon just down earlier in the game?
That was, no, that was actually Brendan King.
Brendan King and Landon King,
yeah.
All right.
And that's going to be it for your first quarter of action, Brian.
And we'll be back here in just a few minutes after messages from our sponsors. Here is our friends at Long's
Pick Pack of Pineville, your independently owned and hometown proud store. They've got great customer service and friendly faces to help you. There's a great selection of fruits, vegetables, and dairy kept in temperature-controlled cases to ensure freshness, and Long's has the freshest selection of beef, pork, and chicken. Be sure to check out Long's Deli and Bakery with specialty meats, cheeses, and cake decorating. Long's staff is always available to point out the great deals, and they make checking out a breeze. For great prices and great selection, come see Long's Pick Pack of Pineville. Esperanza Mexican Restaurant in downtown Pineville. Authentic Mexican cuisine for you, your family, and your friends. Come on in and join the crowd for some great food, great prices, and a festive time. Whether it's dine in or carry out, La Esperanza has you covered. 1 or 100, they have plenty of room for you and your group. It's La Esperanza in downtown Pineville, supporting your Pineville Mountain Lions. To order, call 337-7118. Come see them.
Bienvenidos a La Esperanza, amigos.
Here in downtown Williamsburg, the Yellow Jackets have a 14-0 lead over the Mountain Lions. Pineville first down and 10. Caps throws down the center of the field and nearly intercepted.
Where was the receiver on that play?
Thomas had one over here, but I think he was, maybe there was a miscommunication on the route that time, as that was going to be Hagan Teague, the intended receiver. And I think the route, because Teague come up and he just kind of looked over to the sideline, I think they miscommunicated on which route to run that time. So that'll bring up second down and 10 for the Mountain Lions at their own 37-yard line. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. 11:52 to go in this opening half of action. Caps comes under center, going to keep it himself. He rolls out to the right. It's option, going to pitch it out to Morris. He's across the 40 and drove out of bounds. We're going to have a late hit, so it's going to be where they drove him out of bounds, so that will help Pineville out as they marked him going out at the 46, which was very generous. Personal foul against the Yellow Jackets. So that'll add some yards onto that Scooby Morris run, and that's going to be good enough to move the sticks for another Gambrel Toyota Pineville first down.
Gambrel Toyota, they have some great deals going on in Corbin right now. Plus, they've got a space in the Middlesboro Mall if you're looking for a vehicle. Check out all the financing. It is Gambrel Toyota of Corbin.
Need to go talk to them or see if they got anything in my price range.
As we discussed, thinking candy canes and some pumpkin pie.
Ramen noodles. Can they do a trade out on that? As Caps under center, I formation in the backfield, going to hand it off to Morris, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything out of it that time, so that'll bring up a second down for the Mountain Lions. Football at the Williamsburg 40-yard line. 11.5 to go, opening half of action. Williamsburg 14, Pineville 0. This game is for the district championship.
Now, talk to me very slowly. What decides where the championship gets played? Like, as far as, will Pineville have home field advantage at some point? When's that determined?
Let me get this play, and I'll tell you in just a second. Caps under center, I formation in the backfield. Rolls out to his left. He's throwing down the left side of the field, incomplete. He was looking for Couch over on the left side, could not connect, and that brings up third down for the Mountain Lions, kills the clock at 10:55. Okay, so the way that works is I've been told two different things this year, but I'm almost certain that they're playing within their district in the first and second rounds again.
Okay.
So if Pineville wins tonight, they would more than likely host Harlan. So they would have home field at least for the first two rounds.
Okay.
So the higher seed will always have home field.
Thank you, sir.
Until you get later in, and then it's
Sure.
just according to which district is turned to host it, the regional championship. As Caps rolls out to his left, throwing over to the left side of the field, incomplete, but we do have a penalty flag on the field. Chop block against the Pineville Mountain Lions. They're going to decline it as that was on third down. Very wisely declined that, so Pineville will have to punt this one away.
Bell has gone up. And I'll tell you, hang on just a second, we're having just a second. Bell County's gone up over Jackson County.
Lingar's punt goes over to the left side of the field. Thomas
Tony
bobbles
bobbles. This could be some good news for Pineville.
inside the 10. He finds some green. I don't know how he even found it, but he got out of trouble. And we do have a flag on the play.
Bell County 22, Jackson County 0. Corbin and Lincoln County are tied at 7. What was that about, sir?
Let's see what we got here. Still trying to figure out what the flag is going to be. Holding against Williamsburg. So that'll back them up just a little bit. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets with 10:35 to go here in this opening half of action. They lead Pineville by a tally of 14-0. It's going to be first and 10 at their own 8. Ponder will be in the shotgun formation. One far side wide out, twins to the near side. One man in the backfield beside him. Throws out to the right side. It is complete. That's going to be to Rose. He gets up near the first down marker. Don't know if he actually got it or not, but pass is complete to bring up. I think it's going to be second down. He's just a little bit short. About a yard short, half yard short, so it brings up second and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Football going to be marked at the 17-yard line. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. We draw down on 10 minutes to go in this opening half. Ponder shotgun once again. Rolls out to his left. He's throwing deep and incomplete. Looking for Gavin Thomas out here. Overshot him. And that brings up 3rd and 1 now for Williamsburg.
Big hello to Anthony Cloud from the Middlesboro Daily News. He says he likes the YouTube stream better because he can sync it to his TV. I really enjoy the Facebook better, actually. I do, only because we can get some better instant feedback. But if you want to, please leave some comments on the YouTube stream like Pearl Richardson did, saying, "Go Mountain Lions."
Ponder shotgun once again. Going to keep it himself, goes off the right side. He's down the right sideline, and he's going to get enough for a Williamsburg first down. Moves the sticks once again for the Yellow Jackets.
Hello, John Myrical. How you doing, buddy?
Gets it down to the 21-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Williamsburg. 9:50 to go, opening half of action. Ponder shotgun once again. Takes a snap, looking to his right, throws deep, hits Rose, incomplete as he completed the pass, but he stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be incomplete to bring up second down for Williamsburg.
Jason Golden's on the line. Let's go Mountain Lions. No, I'm not the announcer. John Dunn says from the field it sounds like Brian's the announcer. No. John's on the field somewhere down there.
Ponder shotgun once again. He's got Snell behind him in the backfield. 2 far side wide outs, 1 to the near side. Throws out to the right side. It is complete. He's across the first down marker. That's going to be Rose. He gets it up across to 35. Fresh set of downs now for the Yellow Jackets.
And very quickly, I believe the problem tonight is actually Facebook, not us. I'm having a difficult time even loading up scores tonight. It's just taking forever for things to load. So if you're having those issues, we understand.
9.5 to go now, first half of action as Williamsburg breaks the huddle. They lead 14-0, first down and 10 at their own 40. A wide out to either side. Ponder drops back, pump fakes, throws to the center of the field, very deep. He's got Rose. Hit him right in the hands, and uncharacteristically of Rose, he drops it. That would have been an easy 6 if Williamsburg would have hauled that in. But it's incomplete and brings up a second down for the Jackets. That would have been a huge play for Williamsburg had they connected. And Rose usually does haul those in. As he has 804 yards receiving this year and 8 touchdowns. Ponder over on the right side, hits Rose again. He's across the 45 and good enough for another Williamsburg first down, as they're just picking the defense apart on these shorter pass plays right now. Nothing, no dagger to the heart, but they're just picking them away with these 10 and 12 yard pass plays right now, moving the sticks with 9 minutes to go. Ponder shotgun formation. Throw out over on the right side. It's complete once again. He drove out of bounds. That's going to be number 30, Dakota Lipstewart on the connection. It's going to bring up second down and 5. Football on the Pineville side of the field at the 48.
Hello to Tim Gooden watching tonight. Tim was on our garage sessions, which is kind of on a hiatus until next week. It's just been a very busy couple of weeks. We're going to bring that back, maybe move it to another night. Hello, Tim. How you doing? Go Mountain Lions. Delay a game.
Let's see. I think they're making sure his shoe is tied.
Tied shoes are important in football.
And he's going to have to come off the field. .8:13 to go in this opening half of action. We have a flag as the referee had a huddle there with the
Williamsburg. Did not like what he
Yellow
heard.
Jacket. Did not like it.
Don't talk back to the referees.
Coach Jerry Herron having a come to Jesus meeting down here on the 45-yard line right now. And Williamsburg's just going to go ahead and take a timeout and regroup.
And we'll be back after these messages. It's a toss. It's one of those. Yes. I'm going to toss to sauced. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back.
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's sauced.
Across the nation broadcasting these games, they found a way they could.
We're back. It is 106.3 FM's broadcast of. We're just discussing things going on here at the field tonight. Man, I do want to say that Williamsburg has been very hospitable to us tonight. Have plenty of room here, and I'm actually set up beside a young man. He goes by the name of
Ty Clark.
What's going on, Mr. Clark?
Good.
Are you taking care of the camera for the game feeds?
Yes, sir.
All right. What grade are you in?
Freshman.
All right. Very important part of the team. I think I scared him just a little.
He has no
I scared him so bad.
He's got work to do.
He shut off the camera.
He's got work to do.
Yes, leave him alone, Brian.
Shotgun formation. Ponder looks out to the left side. It is going to be incomplete.
Almost.
Had him in the hands.
Yes.
As that was Rainwater, the intended receiver, incomplete on the third down and 20. or what brings up 3rd down and 20, I apologize, on the 2nd down situation. So now they're on 3rd and 20, football marked at the 37-yard line. 8:08 to go, opening half of action. Williamsburg 14, Pineville 0.
Not seeing any other score updates in the last 5 minutes or so. Working on it, though.
Ponder shotgun, that's where he's most comfortable at in this offensive scheme for the Yellow Jackets. He's throwing deep down the right side. And he connects with Rose once again down to the 27-yard line in Pineville territory. Good enough for a Williamsburg a first down. Moves the sticks once again. 7:58, first half of action.
I'm being asked why we're not covering the Middlesboro scores. That's because they have the night off. This is their bye week.
Ponder shotgun once again. Plenty of time, throws down to the right side again. Incomplete pass. He hit him and it connected, but he stepped out of bounds before he could haul it in. And the intended receiver was Lipstow. It brings up 2nd down and 10, kills the clock at 7:41, 2nd quarter.
8:14 from Williamsburg, and it is 53 degrees here tonight. Most people would say it's perfect weather for football. My son Tyler's on the camera, and he's wearing shorts.
Shotgun once again. Trips to the near side. He rolls out to his left. Lob pass over here to the 15. It connects. He's inside the 10. That was Devontae Powell, the receiver that time, and that's good enough for another Williamsburg first down as they mark it officially at the 9. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. 2 near side wide outs. We've got twins to either side. Snell in the backfield. Hand off to Snell. He gets a couple yards on the run, brings up 2nd down.
We've got Johnson Central 22, Harlan County 6. Johnson Central scoring just in the last few minutes.
Harlan County has taken some lumps this year, Brian.
Yes.
We've seen that quite a bit this season.
They lost some of their key players is what it is.
Ponder taking his time. He's in the shotgun once again. Snell behind him in the backfield. He's got a near side wide out. Twins to the far side. Puts one man in motion. That's going to be Thomas over to the far side. He's looking. He's got Thomas wide open if he connects, and he does. Touchdown, Williamsburg. They make it 20-0 with 6:32 to go here in this first half of action. And Brian, they do have to go for the extra point.
Not gonna. You can always tell when somebody's babysitting me. They're like, yes, no, there's a point after, Brian.
Bowen's kick is going to be up and right through the uprights. It's good. 6:32 to go. 2nd quarter of action. Williamsburg 21, Pineville 0. We'll be right back.
Tarp of Middlesboro, we've got you covered. Manufacturing reliable, worry-free tarping systems. Whether it's construction, agriculture, transportation, or waste applications, they'll install and repair. They'll take care of system installations. They've got you covered with maintenance and repairs. And of course, parts are always available at Mountain Tarp of Middlesboro.
One of the largest employers in Middlesboro.
Multiple locations in Kentucky, Ohio, Texas, and Massachusetts. It's Mountain Tarp. We've got you covered.
It may not be their forever home, but it is their first home. It's where they'll begin to build a life together, learn how to tile a kitchen floor, and do all the other grown-up things that come with home ownership, like start a family. We're proud to not just be Kentucky's Farm Bureau, but John and Katie's Making Memories Farm Bureau.
Our Farm Bureau.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
6:32 to go in this opening half of action as Williamsburg set to kick away. Bowen, good kick. It's going to be picked up at the 12 by Morris. He's off the left side, finds some green, cuts back up midfield, and gets it down near the 40-yard line. Nice return by Scooby Morris that time.
If he can find a hole, he is going to go.
Oh, he's quick as greased lightning. As he can, like you said, if he can find an opening, that's all he needs. Just enough to get in there, and he'll find a way to make it happen.
Bell County 30 now over Jackson County 0. They're in the second quarter.
As the Mountain Lions break huddle, the men come up to the line. 6:26 to go, opening half of action. They trail Williamsburg 21-0. Grease Caps in the shotgun formation. First down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. He's going to keep it himself off the right side. He does have some ground in front of him, and he gets it across the 45. Nice run by Reese Caps to bring up 2nd down and 3.
If they can just keep that momentum going, hold on to that ball. Do not get a turnover.
They've already dug a hole here, Brian, as they're already down 3 scores. But, you know, they just start chipping away at it. They don't have to score all 21 at one time. Just take it, you know, play by play and chip away at it. And then defensively, you just got to make some stops. Because that's what they've had a tough time with. His Ponder is just so quick and so poised there as he's in the pocket. And he just looks around the field until he finds what he needs. And to his credit, his line is giving him all day long.
Do we think that, well, I'll ask you this in a minute.
Caps under center, I formation in the backfield. Hands off to Scooby. He's off right side. He has some more green. He's crossed midfield. He's crossed the 40. And down inside the 35-yard line. Nice run by Scooby Morris, and that's good enough for a Pineville Gambrel Toyota first down.
Do we think that someone's going to get lit up a little bit during halftime in the locker room?
Randy ain't going to be happy.
Yeah.
He's not going to be happy. I'm not sure who's going to be the unfortunate soul that has to take the brunt of it, but he's not going to be happy. Timeout, Pineville on the field.
We're going to keep it right here, folks, give you some score updates. Bell County 30, Jackson County 0. Clay County and Perry County Central, I have no score on that game yet. Corbin is 7, Lincoln County 7. I still don't have a score on the Harlan Camp because they have, well, they've not scored. You've got Harlan County 6 and Johnson Central 22. It is still tied as of the last 3 minutes, Knox Central and Wayne County at 14. You've got Southwestern 7 and South Laurel 0. And, of course, this game, which I should have updated the score, and I neglected to do that, it is 21 for Williamsburg and 0 for Pineville. We hope that changes here in just a few moments. There we go.
Let me ask you a silly question. You may know the answer to this because you know you know these quirky trivia things.
Oh, the ridiculous things is what he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
Lynn Camp traditionally, when I've called games in the past, games at Williamsburg do not start at 7:30, or they didn't. I don't know.
They didn't. I don't know why they did that.
They used to start at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So do you think maybe that's why we don't have a score, possibly? Is it at Lynn Camp? That game tonight?
That could be. That could be.
Because they traditionally, and I don't know if that has changed because I've not been to a Lynn Camp game in 5-6 years, but they traditionally start at Lynn Camp at 8 o'clock.
Right. That's a good point.
Caps under center. He's going to have Frazier in the backfield. Hand off to Frazier. He's off left side. And just gets down to the 30, gain of 1, brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Mountain Lions. Frazier has not had a game this season where he has rushed for less than 100 yards. He has had over 100 yards every single game this season.
If you are trying to access anything on Facebook tonight, folks, you might as well forget it. They're having some major problems with their servers right now, and that's why we are unable to stream to Facebook. That's why you're watching this on our YouTube stream.
4:44 to go in this opening half of action as Pineville has a 2nd down and 9 situation at the Williamsburg 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, twins to the far side. It's going to be a handoff to Morris in the backfield. He gets tied up and just gets it right back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything that time to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Pineville. Clock continues to tick at 4:20. Williamsburg has a commanding lead so far in this opening half with a 21-0 lead here for possibly the district championship, what most people feel, 99% of the people feel, this is going to be your regular season district championship game.
Right. I'm going to ask you, so you're the coach question here in just a minute.
All right. We talked about those coming up. Shotgun formation for Caps. He's looking out to his left. And he's going to be sacked at the 34.
Need a little more protection there in the backfield. I will say this, that we're anticipating a pretty heated speech at halftime. And if you're the coach, you say what?
What do I know? I'm joking. Inside joke there. I'm just going to tell him we're going to have to buckle down, guys. We're going to have to put some pressure on Ponder. He's got all day back there. He could sit back there and eat a sandwich before he throws the football tonight. We're going to have to put pressure on him. I don't think it's anything other than just trying to stop the offense right now, because Pineville does have to get on the board, and they've been moving the ball, Brian. As they throw it out deep to the left side, it's going to be incomplete that time. On fourth down situation, so it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Mountain Lions as Williamsburg takes over. But offensively, they've moved the sticks. We've had several Gambriel Toyota first downs tonight.
Right.
So it's not a problem of, sure, they've been stymied a little bit. They had a slow start coming out of the gate, but it's not like they're getting demolished offensively. They're not. They're still moving the football. The problem is Dalton Ponder's not getting any pressure on him.
Sure. So, Brian, you take it away. I'm going to step away for just a moment.
All right. Ponder going to be in the shotgun formation. He's going to have twins to the near side, one man out to the far side. Handoff in the backfield on the draw. He's up to the 40. Spin move. He's up to the 45. Still dodging tackles. Another spin move. And gets it down inside Pineville territory to the 39-yard line. Lipstauer on the carry, and that's going to be a first down for Williamsburg. Nice run that time, as Pineville just could not bring him down, as it looked like a Madden game out there with the spin moves and the hurdles and different things, and it's good enough on the effort for the first down, as it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Pineville 39. Ponder, once again, has plenty of time. Throws out over onto the right side. It is complete. He's across the 20 and takes it in. And hardly anybody got a hand on him that time, as that was Devontae Powell with a 39-yard touchdown pass play to make it 27-0. Williamsburg with the lead. Bowen set to do the PATs once again for the Yellow Jackets. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's good. With 2.5 minutes to go here in this opening half of action, Williamsburg has a commanding lead at 28-0 over the over your Pineville Mountain Lions. And we'll go ahead and just get you reset here, as we're just going to keep it here during the timeout. With 5:44 to go in the opening quarter play, Williamsburg struck first, 6-yard pass play. Ponder to Rose. The PAT was good to make it 7-0, and they struck again with 3 seconds to go in the opening quarter. It was Ponder on a quarterback keeper, kept it himself for the 10-yard touchdown run. PAT good to make it 14-0. And then earlier in this quarter, 6:32 to go before the half, Ponder hit Thomas for an 8-yard pass play. PAT good once again to make it 21-0. And then just moments ago, Devontae Powell had a 39-yard reception. PAT by Bowen good once again. And that's where we stand at 28-0, Williamsburg with the lead. It's going to be Morris Lingard back deep. It's going to be a squib kick picked up by Lingard at the 29. I'm sorry, not Lingard. That's going to be King. I apologize. Landon King on the return. And there's going to be a flag down around the 35-yard line as he got it up past the 35, up to the 37. With the laundry, will determine where we're actually going to mark the football. Face mask against the Yellow Jackets, so that will help the Mountain Lions out. As the King return got it to the 37, but we'll mark several more yards off this one. Want to put it in Williamsburg territory at the 47. First and 10 for the Mountain Lions. 2:23 to go in this opening half of action. First down and 10. Caps comes under center. I formation in the backfield. That's going to be Caldwell and Morris. Caps going to keep it himself. Runs out of bounds. Picks up 4 on the, or about 3 on the carry. Brings up a second down and 7 for the Lions. .2:14 now to play opening half as they break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Caps comes under center once again. Far side wide out. It's going to be Couch. Handoff right up the gut. It's going to be Caldwell on the carry. Nice run by Caldwell, his first one of the evening, and that's good enough for another Gambrel Toyota Pineville first down as he gets it down to the 36-yard line.
38-0, Bell over Jackson. Just updating that score. This is 106.3's presentation of Pineville versus Williamsburg on YouTube tonight.
Caldwell on the carry once again. Another nice pickup, picks up 6 yards on the run. Brings up 2nd and 4 now for the Lions as Caldwell's come in and got 2 pretty good runs so far for the Mountain Lions, Brian.
Oh, very good.
Some fresh.
So you think maybe no? You think they're taking just a little bit of a different direction?
They are.
Gotcha.
They've got some fresh legs in there right now. As Caldwell that's only a second carry of the night, and they're on back-to-back plays. So it's got some fresh legs in there, and something they haven't seen yet. It's going to be a pitch out to Scooby, and he is hit hard in the backfield and gets back to the original line of scrimmage after it's all settled, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 situation for the Mountain Lions.
.8:30 here in Williamsburg. It's also 8:30 in Pineville.
Minute 7 to play, opening half, as Caps going to be in the shotgun. Got a man in the backfield to either side, twins to the far side. Caps across the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. And it looks like we'll have a timeout, Williamsburg on the field.
We'll be back here in just a moment. On 106.
In downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's sauced.
And we are back to live play here in just a moment. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We thank Justin Mays for the score updates. As I said just a moment ago, Bell County is now up 38-0 over Jackson County. We'll give you more scores here in just a minute as play gets back underway. Here's Brian Good.
4th down and 1 for the Mountain Lions. It looks like they will go for it as the football is on the Yellow Jacket 27-yard line with 55 seconds to go in the half. I formation in the backfield. Teague, the near side wideout. Hand off to Morris off left side. He does get the first down. He's on his feet. And Scooby takes it to the house. Touchdown, Pineville.
There we go.
That'll be the first D&D Tires Pineville touchdown of the evening with 47 seconds to go in the half.
You can say a lot about Pineville. Counting them out is not one of those things.
No, the boys always give everything they've got, and they don't ever call it quits. As Scooby could have just went ahead and got tackled, but he found some green and just kept right on going. Luke Naylor set to do the PAT duties. Reese Cap's the holder. Snap down, kick is up. Wide right, no good. Your score with 47 seconds to go in the half. Williamsburg 28, Pineville.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
D&D Tire Pros, 2433 US 25E in Middlesboro.
Back in Williamsburg, on this Friday night, it is 52 degrees. We've lost another degree, and we have got Knox Central sitting at 21, Wayne County at 14, Lynn Camp 20 over Harlan Independent 6.
Which isn't a huge surprise, as Harlan is in a serious rebuilding season right now. They're having some tough times up there. They've actually had the first game of the year. They just forfeited to Harlan County, and there's varying degrees on why they canceled that. But they also only had about 17 boys to play against a very large school. Some other situations caused them to just go ahead and forfeit that game. So they're just in a serious rebuilding process right now. As Naylor, squib kick right up the middle of the field. It's going to be picked up at the 22. He's across the 25. That's going to be Thomas across the 30, 35, and gets it down near the 40-yard line. And Williamsburg will begin a fresh set of downs here with 38 seconds to play in the half.
We've got Corbin 14 and Lincoln County 14. A lot of good matchups tonight. You know, we haven't talked much about the Jenkins football team. They've had to forfeit their season.
They did.
They were unable to get enough players for the games, and I hate that for them. I hate that.
And I don't like it for any of the kids, but I truly hate it for the seniors because they played their last game.
Yeah.
And Pineville's going to call a timeout on the field, Brian.
All right, we will be back here in just one moment on 106.3 FM. Taking care of our timeouts tonight, it's the delicious, the nutritious. It is Sauced in downtown Pineville.
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's Sauced.
That'll be done in another 45 minutes.
Yeah. We're back, folks. I'm Brian O'Brien for 106.3 FM, joined by the one and only Brian Good. Tyler is on the camera from White Briar Digital. Very grateful for him and all of our players. We've got Mr. Ty Clark next to us right now, and he's taking care of all the camera work for his team.
Doing a great job over there.
He is a freshman, and we hope to see him on the field very soon.
Ponder, shotgun formation. See the time, Brian? He's just got all day back there.
He sure does.
Throws, had his receiver, and incomplete as it was right through his hands, as that was Devontae Powell who had the last touchdown for the Yellow Jackets, as that would have been some serious field position that time with plenty enough time on the clock with this offense, but it's going to be incomplete. Brings up second down now for the Yellow Jackets with 33 seconds to play in the first half.
They make really good nachos here. I just realized the microphone was on. Yes, folks, you don't have to write letters. I know I'm a moron.
Ponder, shotgun once again. He's looking down deep on the left side.
Oh, was that? Almost.
That was Couch getting a hand in there. Bats it down, incomplete. Nice open field defense there on the corner by Couch, as that could have been dangerous because that intended receiver was Gavin Thomas, and he is a great athlete down here in Williamsburg, the junior. That could have caused some serious issues right there for the Pineville defense had he caught that and pulled it in and possibly got some more yardage out of that. So Couch doing a good job that time. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets with 27 seconds to go in the half. Ponder is dropped for a sack down at the 35. Nice job by the Pineville defense to break the line and get back there to him. That's really the first time that we've really seen a lot of pressure put on Ponder here tonight, and that's going to be it for your first half of action. They're just going to let the clock go ahead and tick away.
All righty. This is Brian for 106.3 FM. A big hello to all of our watchers. If you would, if you're able to. Now, we know that Facebook is having problems tonight. They're doing some connectivity and maintenance issues. I found that out till about 9:30. Well, who knows what's going to happen by 9:30. So we're going to stick to YouTube right now. If you're able to make comments, let us know on the YouTube page where you are watching this broadcast so we can give you a big shout out, okay? Thank you to our fine sponsors. One of those right now happens to be the one and only Mills Furniture and Appliance. He's taking care of our halftime show. And we're going to get back to that here in just one moment. This is 106.3 FM, the big one. Stick around. We are attempting to come back.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance of RJ, Kentucky. This winter, cozy up to a brand new Buck stove. Traditionally time-honored in design for the layout of your home. 800 to 3,200 square feet, 22 to 51,400 BTUs. Come on up and let us show you the entire line of Buck stoves. For anything you've ever wanted, needed, or desired. If we don't have it, can't get it, you don't need it. Drive a little and save a lot. Mills Furniture and Appliance.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Brian for 106.3 FM. As you can see, you got the Pineville players underneath the scoreboard, and I'm sure they're not real happy with the score that's behind them. 28 for Williamsburg, 6 for Pineville. We've got roughly 13 and some odd seconds before we get to the third quarter. It doesn't look like they're going to have a halftime show, so we're going to give you the fantastic scores from around the area. What do you mean fantastic scores? Well, there are some. We have got Bell County 38, Jackson County 0. We have got Clay County 14, finally got that one a little while ago, and Perry County Central 0. Corbin is sitting at 14. Lincoln County is at 14. Harlan and Lincamp, 20 for Lincamp, Harlan 6. That's Harlan Independent. Harlan County 6, and Johnson Central 36. Knox Central 21, Wayne County 14. Southwestern, and I just realized I put up an incorrect score. If you're looking on our Facebook page for the big one, I thought that that our kicker was going to make that particular kick, and that did not happen. So we will fix that here in just one moment. So anyway, and the other score we have on tap is going to be Southwestern 7 and South Laurel 0. That's what we have currently. Again, Middlesboro is off tonight. Once again, Middlesboro is off tonight. And so we're kind of covering another set of Yellow Jackets. So it's still the Yellow Jackets in Pineville. All right, let's go to the game here real quick and see if we can catch anyone currently online with us who is watching the game, so I can tell them a hello. Where are you watching this, by the way? Where are you watching our feed tonight? We'd love to know. All right. It's saying that our feed is offline, but clearly it's not. There we go. It's caught up now. You can send us a message and just say, hey, I am watching like Bo Silcox is in my living room on my TV. That's what YouTube is good for. All right. Want to thank our sponsors. They go by the names of Debbie Turner Gambrill, our Bell County clerk, Kentucky Farm Bureau, La Esperanza, Long's Pick Pack of Pineville, and Longs 1 and up. Don't forget the Moonlight Madness. The Moonlight Madness is coming up next week. Great deals all across Pineville's Longs Pick Pack. That's right. We'll tell you more about that during the week. Main Street Pineville's also having their say tonight. Thank you to Jacob Rohn and Mayor Scott Maiden. Sauce is taking care of our timeouts. Appalachian Wireless. Let me tell you about Appalachian Wireless very quickly. They've opened up a store earlier this month in the Middlesboro Mall. They just opened days ago one on the corner of Walnut Street and Kentucky Avenue. They're going to be opening yet another one in Barberville next to Bill Frazier's Radio Shack. So you got them all over the place. Great service. Let's see. On top of that, we also have Bell County Tourism with us, D&D Tires, Gambrel Toyota, Grace Health, Hart Cycle Sales, and Howard Law. We're going to get back to our halftime sponsor and let you hear from some of our other sponsors here on 106.3 FM, a little over 10 minutes before we get to the third quarter, end of the half.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance of RJ, Kentucky. This winter, cozy up to a brand new Buck stove. Traditionally time-honored and designed for the layout of your home. 800 to 3,200 square feet, 22 to 51,400 BTUs. Come on up and let us show you the entire line of Buck stoves. For anything you've ever wanted, needed, or desired. If we don't have it, can't get it, you don't need it. Drive a little and save a lot. Mills Furniture and Appliance.
Howard Law Firm. We might be young, but we are fierce and proud of it. If you have a problem, we are the solver. No matter your struggle, leave it to us. Whatever you're facing, we can handle it. Howard Law Firm. You name it, and we've got your back.
Sweeping dunes to thirsty lake beds, you want to explore it all, and you want to bring someone along for the ride. That's why you need the Honda Talon 1000R. At almost 69 inches wide, the R model is built for stability over rough open terrain with a 4+ link rear suspension boasting over 20 inches of travel. Take your friend to Hart Cycle Sales, 1303 Cumberland Avenue in Middlesboro to see the Talon 1000s and learn why life is better side by side. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and keep the side nets and doors closed. Honda side-by-sides are for drivers 16 years and older. Cabins does more than cabins. See, they do. Well, that's a cabin. Okay, well, there's a cabin there, too. Oh, storage sheds. They do storage sheds. Well, there's another one right there. Just call them at 606-654-2653, and they do. Well, that's a cabin, too. Oh, wait a minute. What about a dog kennel? How about a chicken coop? Yeah, they got that covered. What about a gazebo? Yes. And what about a press box? Call them today. It's barn sheds, kennels, playhouses, swing sets, rent to own, no credit check. 606-654-2670. It's Hubbard's Cabins.
Community Health Center is now providing service as Grace Health. Every visit is a preventative visit at Grace Health. By taking this extra step, we help our patients avoid further health complications such as cancer, kidney failure, heart and vascular disease, and many more. Locations include Corbin, Gray, Pineville, Manchester, and Hyden. We are your community health center. We are Grace Health, where health and faith come together.
Tents or screaming bargain monkeys. You work too hard for your money for all that stuff. We've been selling and servicing Toyotas in the mountains for 52 years. It's simple, low overhead, low price. GambleToyota.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from Williamsburg. Got a little over 7 minutes left. We've had a couple of scores that have changed in the last few minutes. Corbin is now up over Lincoln County. They were tied. It's 20-14. We have, where was the other change there? Southwestern 14 over South Laurel 6. Knox Central 21, Wayne County 14. The Harlan County Johnson Central game should be on a running clock. That's incorrect. The Bell County and Jackson County game should be on a running clock shortly, 38-0. And then you've got Johnson Central 36 and Harlan County 6. There we go on that. It's a bit of a chilly night here in Williamsburg, but if you're an Eskimo, this is probably a heat wave to you. We have got quite a bit coming up in the next couple of weeks. Don't forget that next week, right here on 106.3 FM, as far as Facebook is concerned, we've got several other games that are going to be played. And next week, it is the Mountain Lions going up against Harlan at home, meaning Pineville. Okay? Middlesboro will be facing Knott County Central at home. Bell County will be traveling to Estill County. We have, well, that's all I've got right now, as a matter of fact. I'll find some of the other games here momentarily. Tomorrow, it is Georgia, Kentucky football. They're traveling to Georgia. And, you know, when they changed up their quarterback, seems like they did a bit better. Maybe if they stick to that, we can get another win from the University of Kentucky. Again, our friends at Facebook chose tonight to do maintenance, quite a bit of maintenance on Facebook, so we were unable to load up to there. Several are asking if we're streaming the game. Yes, we are currently streaming the game. That's how you're hearing us right now. Let's see if we can check in with some folks and talk to them. Doesn't look like we're able to look at people who were online like we were earlier. For some reason, not sure why that's an issue. But I'll do better in trying to get that information up here so I can say hello to everyone. You can pass me a message on Facebook if you want to in Messenger. I don't believe that Messenger is affected, just Facebook when you're attempting to load things or check things. That's kind of where we stand with that right now. Let's see if there's any way I can take a peek at the folks that are online. And there we go. We have got Bernard Mays watching from Oshkosh, Wisconsin out there. Lenise Cox is in Pineville. We have got John Dunn online. He is 50 feet away from us somewhere down there. Let's see if I can see John from the Daily News. Not sure exactly where John is. He's somewhere around here. We've also got Anthony Cloud from the Daily News watching. Where are you watching this tonight? There's a way to chat with us on the YouTube. When you look at the screen, there's a drop-down menu and it says chat. Check there. Tell us where you're watching if you don't mind too terribly much, okay? All right, we're coming back here in just a minute. It is 106.3 FM. Going to hear again from our halftime sponsor. Goes by the name of Mills. It's Mills Furniture of RJ. Drive a little and save, well, a ton.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance of RJ, Kentucky. This winter, cozy up to a brand new Buck stove. Traditionally time-honored in design for the layout of your home. 800 to 3,200 square feet, 22 to 51,400 BTUs. Come on up and let us show you the entire line of Buck stoves. For anything you've ever wanted, needed, or desired. If we don't have it, can't get it, you don't need it. Drive a little and save a lot. Mills Furniture and Appliance.
Now here's your Bell County Clerk, Debbie Turner Gambrell.
Hello, I'm Debbie Turner Gamble, your Bell County Clerk, and I am a proud sponsor and supporter of the Pineville Mountain Lions. I want to wish the Pineville Mountain Lions a healthy and successful 2019 football season. Now, go Mountain Lions!
Paid for by Debbie Turner Gambrell.
Jacob Barone with Main Street Pineville. We're happy to sponsor the live feed of Mountain Lion football on 106.3 FM live on Facebook. Go Lions!
Community Health Center is now providing service as Grace Health. Every visit is a preventative visit at Grace Health. By taking this extra step, we help our patients avoid further health complications such as cancer, kidney failure, heart and vascular disease, and many more. Locations include Corbin, Gray, Pineville, Manchester, and Hyden. We are your community health center. We are Grace Health, where health and faith come together.
And we're back, folks, and Brian did some checking on playoffs. He's putting on his 19th layer of clothing.
It's a little chilly.
And Tyler's sitting over here. He's almost in a bikini. He's sitting there. He loves this kind of weather. He loves it.
Tyler wearing a Speedo and flip-flops over here, and I'm over here bundled up.
Yes. That's because we're old. Yeah. All right, so tell us about the playoffs, would you?
Yeah, I did verify it. I thought that was the case, but I want to check with someone. Stan Lovett the 28-year veteran here that's been calling games at Williamsburg, and he's been doing ball games for over 40 years between Lexington and Williamsburg. Talked with him earlier, and it is first and second rounds will be within your same district. So if things do not change here tonight, Pineville will host Lynn Camp in the first round of the playoffs, and Harlan will play Williamsburg in the first round. And then the winners of those two games will then meet up in the higher seed, which will probably be Williamsburg.
Okay.
Will be played here in the second round.
All right.
So the winner of Pineville Lynn Camp will play here second round.
I'm kind of curious, just because. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me get some scores here. They've changed in the last 30 seconds. Knox Central at Wayne County. It's 21-21. Knox Central having to struggle this year, but I think that it's still going to be a good matchup between them and Wayne County. Seems like they're pretty evenly matched there. We have also got another score. It looks like it's coming up between Corbin and Lincoln. We'll tell you about that here momentarily. Clay County is winning over Perry County Central 21-0. That changed just in the last few minutes. Clay County 21-0 over Perry County Central. Still no change, and I haven't seen anything from Ronnie back at the studio. I guess they're coming out of halftime here in just a few minutes. 38-0, Bell County over Jackson County. Southwestern 14, South Laurel 6. 36-6, Johnson Central over Harlan County. And that looks like the bulk of the changes there. Yeah. Somerset LCA game. All right, let me see if I can find that. We've got a gentleman here looking for some local games. All right, we'll find that here in just a moment for him. I want to say hello to Patrick McCarty. He is in Pineville today, and Brian Walters in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Also, John Dunn is here. He's currently in his truck because it's cold out there. Okay, Somerset versus Lexington Christian. Their live stream. If we can pull this up tonight, they're also on YouTube. We hope to find a score here momentarily. Let this young man come through real quick. He's got to get the video going. Yeah. Nope. They have terminated the video for some reason. I'll see if I can find it someplace else for you, okay? All right, no problem. 606-337-1063 is the number at the radio station if you ever want to make a request, or if you just want to call Ronnie and go, hey, Ronnie, because he's there right now.
How did you get that phone number? Where did you come up with the premise to get that phone number?
So it would match our frequency? The same thing I did for our P.O. box.
Are you really?
I kid you not. Both of them were free, meaning that they were available. I had to buy the 106.
Don't say free because they'll be.
Oh yeah.
Charles Ramey will be covered up Monday morning, wanting refunds for their P.O. boxes.
P.O. box 1063 was empty. I jumped on that, and the phone number 1063 was owned by AT&T. I had to buy it first, and then port it to our friends at Spectrum. So, now if I could just have the address, if I move the station 4 blocks away to I don't even think there's a 1063 in Pineville.
Could you do like 106.3 Radio Way? Talk to Scott and get a new road put in.
Yeah, I'm sure we could. Just ignore us, folks. We're just sitting here rambling. All right, where are you watching tonight, folks? If you are able to, go on our live chat for YouTube and click on chat, and we'd be glad to recognize you. All right, we're trying to pull up the KHS AA. Everything's running slow tonight. I mean, I think our computers are slow, and it's because it's cold out here. Yes? No?
Yeah, I agree.
You're not helping here?
I agree.
He's trying to ignite his knees, folks.
But the funny thing is, if I was on a golf course or in the front deck of a bass boat right now, and it was this weather, I wouldn't even think about it. Think about it. It's just being out here and having to work, being slave driven out here.
Oh, somebody get the violins. Before they start, I'm trying to get this score up here. So he was asking about Somerset and Lexington
LCA.
There's no scores yet. Last night, Whitley beat North Laurel 28-22. And I've got not that we cover this at all, but Walton Verona they've won their game against Shawnee 42-0. I would imagine that's a running clock. So We're getting ready to get things
Verona,
back.
That's northern Kentucky, correct?
It is. Let's have one more spot from our friends at Mills Furniture and Appliance, and we will be back here.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance of RJ, Kentucky. This winter, cozy up to a brand new Buck stove. Traditionally time-honored in design for the layout of your home. 800 to 3,200 square feet, 22 to 51,400 BTUs. Come on up and let us show you the entire line of Buck stoves. For anything you've ever wanted, needed, or desired. If we don't have it, can't get it, you don't need it. Drive a little and save a lot. Mills Furniture and Appliance.
Welcome back to Williamsburg, Kentucky, as we're getting you set for this second half of action. Your score here at the half, Williamsburg 28, Pineville 6, and Williamsburg set to kick away to the Mountain Lions as Scooby Morris is going to be back deep to return alongside Landon King. Bowen set to kick off for the Yellow Jackets. Going to be a squib kick right up the middle of the field, and it's going to be downed at the 38-yard line by the Mountain Lions. It's going to be number 44, Cody Gooden.
That's a name I've not heard much. I hope we get a chance to see more from Cody.
He's a good-sized kid out there.
I want to say he's related to our buddy Tim Gooden. Tim played for Bell for a while. He's singing, and he's a surface minor.
Okay. And then we got a Tim Gooden playing for the Mountain Lions as well. Timmy.
Maybe that's his younger brother. You sure?
I'm sorry, Tim Gambrell.
Okay. That's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's rubbing off, folks.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No forward momentum at all for the Mountain Lions. I think they're going to have to try a different track here.
Stymied that time, didn't get anything. Frazier just got caught up in a jumbled up mess right there of Yellow Jackets. Couldn't get anything going. Brings up second down, right back to the original line of scrimmage.
Way to work in the word stymied.
Yeah. 11 and a half minutes to go here in this third quarter of action. Pineville breaks the huddle, brings the men up to the line. Couch going to be the near side wideout. Morris on the far side. Caps in the shotgun formation. Or I'm sorry, that's not Couch or Caps. That's going to be Frazier in the Wildcat formation. Picks up 5 on the carry, gets it up to the 44-yard line. Brings up third down and 5 for the Mountain Lions. Very cool evening here in Williamsburg, Kentucky. What's the current temp, Brian? Do you know?
Yes, I do, sir. Thank you for asking. The current temperature is brought to you by Big Bob's House of Big Bob. Brought to you by Mr. and Mrs. Bob. It is currently in Williamsburg, Kentucky, 0 degrees, according to my map.
0. It is cold.
Yes.
Handoff right up the gut. Frazier didn't get anything. Or I'm sorry, I'm having a tough time tonight. That's going to be Noah Caldwell on the carry. Got back to the line of scrimmage, brings up fourth down, so they should punt this one away.
I'm glad that's happening to you, not me. It's 49 degrees and clear. We've got no cloud cover to keep some of this heat in.
So it's dropped 3 degrees over the halftime.
Yes.
50, 52, wasn't it?
If it's 3 degrees.
I think that's right. We do have a flag before the snap. There's movement on the front lines. So that'll back the Mountain Lions up. Puts them back to their original line of scrimmage. Thomas back deep for the Yellow Jackets as the return man. Going to get a hand on it, so it is going to be partially deflected. Takes a Pineville bounce down to the 41-yard line. And that's where Williamsburg will take over on their first series of the second half. 9:45 to go here in the third quarter of action. They lead 28-6. Ponder talks to Jerry Herron Jr., the head man of the Yellow Jackets, gets the play call.
Thank you also to our friends at Howard Law Firm and Hubbard's Cabins. They built us an amazing press box. Very happy about that. Also, Hart Cycle Sales and Gamble Toyota.
Jerry Herron Jr. in his 14th season as the head man here in Williamsburg, and he has a total combined record of 114 and 52. He had consecutive state runner-up appearances. As the pass play over to Rose is complete down to the Pineville 46-yard line. Good for a Williamsburg first down. But Williamsburg had a tremendous mark in 2013 and 14 as they had state runner-up appearances in both of those seasons. Just had a tremendous record through those few years right there, 11-2, 11-3, 14-1. So that class had a tremendous win-loss record while they were here. Herron just doing a great job. Stan Lovett, the play-by-play guy for Williamsburg, talking about how he just develops the players that he has, as it's going to be a keeper by Ponder, and he just lowers his shoulder and just plows forward. Usually don't see that out of a star quarterback. But they really like Jerry Herron down here, the head coach. Stan talked about how he develops his players. They start really young, as you saw, me and Brian saw that in the pregame as they brought out all the flag football, the little kids, and they start developing quarterbacks. I asked Stan, how do they have so many good quarterbacks year in and year out? They start developing them in the 4th and 5th grade and grooming them to be a quarterback here at Williamsburg. Ponder, shotgun formation, gets flushed out of the pocket over on the right side. He's going to keep it himself. Does get the first down.
Another flag.
And it's going to be a flag. It's going to be a personal foul against the Mountain Lions as they hit him out of bounds. It's good enough to move the sticks, and then they're going to get some more yardage added on the end of it.
Big Friday night. We have still got a running clock for the Bell game against Jackson. Lincoln County now leads Corbin 21-20. Oh,
face mask against the Mountain Lions on the end of the play. Personal foul, so that'll add some more yardage with 9:24 to go here in the third.
Thank you to Keith Rogers. He's given us a score update of 20-13. Lincamp over Harlan Independent.
Keith, one of my golfing buddies.
We won't hold that against you.
Yeah, don't. On me or him or
yes.
both? Yes.
He says that we're doing a fine job up until that last comment.
Shotgun for Ponder, rolls out to his left. It's going to be complete. Down inside the 5-yard line, down about the 2. The pass was complete to number 22, Devontae Powell.
Another Justin Mays State Farm update, 42 for Johnson Central. Harlan County, 6. 45-0, Bell over Jackson County now. Running clock.
Official spot going to be at the 1, so it'll be first and goal at the 1 for the Yellow Jackets as Ponder in the shotgun formation. Handoff in the backfield, and who else but Anthony Snell as he plows forward and gets the touchdown. Williamsburg jumps back out to a 34-6 lead with 9:14 to go here in the third.
Remind us what class this is.
This is Class A.
1A, 2A?
1A,
okay.
Class A.
Oh, you just A?
Yeah, just Class A.
Okay.
Class, and then you'll, yeah, if you say Class A, it's Class 1A.
All right. I'm learning, folks. We'll be back after these messages from people smarter than me. Here is our friends at Hart Cycle Sales. Yes, I do have to say that. Thank you very much.
Weeping dunes to thirsty lake beds, you want to explore it all, and you want to bring someone along for the ride. That's why you need the Honda Talon 1000R. At almost 69 inches wide, the R model is built for stability over rough open terrain with a 4+ link rear suspension boasting over 20 inches of travel. Take your friend to Hart Cycle Sales, 1303 Cumberland Avenue in Middlesboro to see the Talon 1000s and learn why life is better side by side. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and keep the side neck and doors closed. Honda side-by-sides are for drivers 16 years and older.
And we are back, folks. It is 9:08, and you're watching Pineville football on 106.3 FM's YouTube.
It's 9:08 and 9:14 to go here in the third quarter of action. Williamsburg 35, Pineville 6. Nothing drastically changes. Williamsburg will be your district champion.
Did they mention that tonight?
What's that?
When you say district champion, I mean, will they be
No,
awarded
there's
that
still
tonight?
going to be games to be played, but they're going to be Williamsburg.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, Williamsburg's going to be Lincoln.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
That's not going to be an issue. As the squib kick gets down in Pineville territory, and it's going to be down at the Pineville 39-yard line. Yeah, they'll still play, but we're saying that assuming some catastrophe doesn't happen, and
Sure.
like half the Williamsburg squad doesn't get suspended from the team, and you know they play the game. They will defeat Lynn Camp by. It shouldn't be an issue there. As Caps comes under center, I formation in the backfield, hand off to the first man through. 2 yards on the carry for Pineville. That's going to be Frazier. Brings up second down and 8 for the Mountain Lions with 9 minutes even. Play here in this third quarter of action. 35-6, Williamsburg with the lead. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, spending just a little bit of your Friday evening with us here on 106.3 The Big One.
They're in the comfort of their own homes, watching on their YouTube, their computer, or as some are doing, they're streaming it to their TVs.
It's a good idea. Caps. Little miscommunication right there is that play got busted, and Caps is going to be dropped by a sack in the backfield down around the 36. Brings up third down for the Lions. Third down and 14.
Has the Pineville game started yet? Yes.
Unless we're in an alternate universe or something. We are.
Started at 7:30. Well, there's some people who don't know.
I understand. I'm just hoping that we're not like daydreaming or something, and we still have to come up here and watch this game.
Yes. 7:39 to go, 35-6. At this point, we just want all the kids to be safe and uninjured so they can get to their next game.
I cannot agree more.
You could, but I don't know where I'm going with that.
Caldwell, the intended receiver, as it was incomplete, brings up fourth down now for the Mountain Lions. Thomas back deep, standing right around his 40-yard line as the return man. Punt will go out of bounds, and Williamsburg takes over.
And we'll be back in just about 15 seconds right here on 106.3 FM. This is The Big One, folks.
Horrible tents are screaming bargain monkeys. You work too hard for your money for all that stuff. We've been selling and servicing Toyotas in the mountains for 52 years. It's simple, low overhead, low price. GambleToyota.com.
7:34 to go here in this third quarter of action as Williamsburg has a 35-6 lead over the Pineville Mountain Lions as they break huddle and bring the men up to the line. Ponder in the shotgun formation. He's going to have twins to the near side, one man to the far side. Snell in the backfield. Ponder throwing out over here on the left. Nearly had the pass complete to Thomas, but Agnew got a hand in there. Got just enough on it to divert the pass. So it's going to be incomplete to bring up second down for the Yellow Jackets.
You know, apparently I have been paying attention. Does Williamsburg have, do they have cheerleaders?
Yeah, I saw them earlier.
Oh, they're way down there.
Yeah,
Okay. And I see our Pineville cheerleaders. They're all sporting the breast cancer awareness pom-poms.
Yep.
And several of the players have pink on tonight.
Ponder shotgun once again. Keeps it himself, goes off the right side, and goes out of bounds just near the first down marker. Not sure if they're going to give it to him or not. He may have stepped out right prior to it. Looks like he's going to be about maybe 6-8 inches short. So that'll bring up third down, third down for the Yellow Jackets. I thought he went across and had plenty of room there, plenty of clearance, but he must have stepped out with his outside foot. See, hands off to Snell in the backfield.
What is an outside foot?
If you're running down the right sideline, far side would be the right sideline. If you're going that way, your outside foot. That's what your outside foot is.
Folks, you got to understand, Brian has really been kind of leading me into the world of sports. The outside foot.
Inside foot, outside foot.
My mother had told me that when I was a kid. Make sure you're wearing your outside feet.
Snell gets enough. I've got a game to call. Snell gets the first down for the Yellow Jackets. Ponder shotgun formation. All the time that he needs. He's still just getting flushed out of the pocket. And still gets a pass off.
Wow.
And that's complete to Snell. About a 6-yard gain that time for the Yellow Jackets. That's the problem, Brian. That's what Pineville's had trouble with tonight, is getting any kind of pressure. Thank you. Pressure on the quarterback. They're just having such a hard time.
Don't like you with the word pressure. I laugh because this happens to me all the time, and I think it's affecting you.
I woke up in Frankfurt at 6 o'clock this morning, and I am ready for the bed. I'll be completely honest with you. Ponder rolls out to the right. Hits his intended receiver over on the far side. It is complete. That's going to be Lipstauer. Good enough for another Williamsburg first down as he gets it inside the 25 down to the 24. First down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I have left the score up and the wrong quarter up as well. Someone needs to call me on this stuff.
5:47 to go, third quarter of action. Ponder shotgun once again. Plenty of time. Going to keep it himself. Ridden out of bounds, and we do have another flag. Going to be against the Mountain Lions.
They got a good PA guy here.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like him. Really nice guy as well. Come up and talked with us. And oh, that's going to be against Williamsburg.
Well, I'm going to do a flashback for you very quickly.
Face mask against Williamsburg.
7 or so years ago. No, my apologies. Not 7. 12 years ago. You were here.
Which would have been 07.
Yep.
So we're
you were here with our dear friend, Mr. Norman Cornelius. You showed me where you were calling the game from.
Yeah, I've told you several times, and you finally got to see it.
I did. I saw Peter Pan and Robin Hood in the wooded area you had to call the game from.
Yeah. You take a left in Albuquerque and go another 20 miles, and you're there. Ponder drops back, rolls out to his right, keeps it himself, goes out of bounds around the 37.
Ponder seems to be a all-purpose quarterback.
He is. Not only can he throw, it's that now that you say that, he has this season going into this game 2,027 passing yards, but he's also their leading rusher with 333 yards.
And that's no slight on any of the others, but just notice that when he gets under pressure, he's going to go ahead and run.
Yeah, he is a dual threat quarterback, very good. Pass first, run second, but he can do both. Throws to the middle of the field. It is going to be complete.
Whoa.
Still on his feet. Gets down to around the 20-yard line. Devontae Powell on the catch. I think the fans down here, if you heard the reaction, they were wanting a face mask or a horse collar or something on that right there. So that brings up 3rd down and 9 for Williamsburg. 4:34 to play, 3rd quarter of action, 35-6, Williamsburg with the lead. Coach Herron is giving the side official over here a mouthful right now because he's really upset with that no call. Ponder looking, throws over to the left side, wide open, Devontae Powell. Touchdown, Williamsburg. 24-yard pass play from Ponder to Powell. Guess they make it 41-6 with 4:10 to go in the 3rd. Snap down. Bowen's kick is up, and it's good. He's perfect on the evening. He makes it 42-6. Williamsburg with the lead.
We'll be back after these messages from Appalachian Wireless, among others. Don't go anywhere. It's 106.3 FM. This is the...
There's no other carrier that knows and provides service for these mountains like Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is local all the way to its roots. We're owned and operated by locals from Eastern Kentucky. Now, Appalachian Wireless is expanding its reach to serve those in Bell, Knox, and Whitley counties. Appalachian Wireless will be offering their dependable network, retail storefronts, and exceptional customer service in the near future. Just a few of the many reasons Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings.
The time has come to throw the work away and having some fun. Hey, the time is now. Life's for living, let me show you how. Life's for living, let me show you how.
Welcome back to Williamsburg, Kentucky with 4:10 to go in this 3rd quarter of action. Williamsburg leading the Pineville Mountain Lions by a tally of 42-6. And we are now in the running clock as the kick is going to be picked up at the 25. Spin move down to the 30 as Landon King on the return gets it down to the 30-yard line, and that's where Pineville will start this series. 1st down and 10 at their own 30.
Your truck has heat, is that right?
No.
Okay.
We should play the game of freeze out coming down 92.
The game of freeze out.
Yeah, you want to do it?
I'll pass.
Tyler would win.
I'm still trying to get over that time I stuck my tongue to the flagpole as a kid.
You got double dog dared?
I did.
Pineville breaks huddle, brings the men up to the line. Twins over to the far side. I formation in the backfield. Caps hands off to Morris. Morris hit hard, but he's still going.
Flag on the play.
Gets it up to the 37, and we've got laundry all over the field.
Now what could this be for?
Possibly against Pineville. No, face mask against Williamsburg. Okay.
Wow.
I thought there may be a hold or something like that. There is a face mask, so that'll tack some yardage on the end of that run. And that will be another Gambrill Toyota Pineville first down. It looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field at Williamsburg.
We'll be back. It's Sauced. They make pizza, among other things. Check them out. They're on Pine Street in
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call them for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's Sauced.
And we are back. It is Brian O'Brien and Brian Good and Tyler Baker and Mr. Clark. They're all here together.
Making his
we've adopted Mr. Clark into our crew.
Making his debut tonight.
Yeah. Oh man, it is beginning to get chilly-er here in Williamsburg, which tells me that we're going to have some heat in the old press box next Friday night.
Yeah, I don't think the van or the fan is really going to be beneficial next week.
Nope.
If we stay
I'm
like
going to be
this.
putting in one of those wooden coal burning stoves.
Bring coal in and
yeah.
Caps comes under center, I formation behind him. Hands off to Scooby. He's across the 45. Down to the 43. 5-yard gain brings up second down for Pineville. 2:10 to go here in the third. 42-6, Williamsburg with the lead. We've got, I don't think it's anything serious, but we do have someone down.
Okay. Maybe a cramp?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think we're still going to keep it here. He doesn't look like he's too injured. I believe it's probably just a cramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. So they're trying to get that worked out. Clay County is now up on Perry County Central 35-14. Corbin is up over Lincoln County 26-21. Lynn Camp 20, Harlan County 13. That was the last score as of about 3 minutes ago. We'll check in with them here momentarily and make sure that's still correct.
Harlan giving everything they got tonight with Lynn Camp. That's actually kind of surprising that score is that tight this late.
It's now 20-20.
Whose vision is?
That's Harlan and Lynn Camp. I'm not giving in to your jokes tonight, sir. Wow, that must be a pretty massive cramp he's got. There we go, getting him up on his feet.
So we're at 20-20, Lynn Camp and Harlan.
Yeah.
I was sitting here saying we may play Lynn Camp first round, but it could end up being Harlan.
Could very well be. It's chilly, just chilly, Friday night in Williamsburg tonight.
As we're getting everything settled after the injury timeout. And here we go. Caps under center, I formation in the backfield, twins to the far side. Hand off to Caldwell. He gets down to the 40-yard line. Brings up third down and a long 3 for the Mountain Lions.
Wayne County now finally on top of Knox Central, 35-28. It's the first time tonight that Wayne County has led.
Good game going on with those two tonight.
Yes.
A lot of good games going on tonight across the region.
Except for Johnson Central, 56, and Harlan County, 6.
Caps under center. I formation behind him. One near side, one far side, wide out. Minute 8 to go here in the third. Hands off to Scooby. Fumble.
Oh, he stripped that ball from him. He sure did.
They're going to say he was down. They stripped it right from him while he was standing, and the referee called it down. They escaped that one, Brian. Now we are calling the game for Pineville, but we're going to call what we see as well. He got stripped while he was standing. and during the play, so Pineville escaped that one.
We have a final score on the Bell County-Jackson County game. It is Bell 45, Jackson County not so much, 0.
Pineville's going to take this one on into the fourth quarter, Brian, as they're just going to let that clock run on out as we're at 10 seconds, and they're making no effort to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so we'll take a break. We'll be back here on 106.3 FM. We're going to hear from our friends at Bell County Tourism. Stick around, folks. It's 106.3 FM.
Let's come to throw the work away and having some fun. Hey, the time is now. Life's for living, let me show you how. Life's for living, let me show you how.
Ready to start this fourth quarter of action as Pineville comes in with a 42-6 deficit against the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets. As the Yellow Jackets will improve to 6-2 on the year, as Pineville will drop to 6-2 as well on the season. Next week we'll be back in the friendly confines of Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium, as we host the Green Dragons of Harlan, another district matchup, and then close out the regular season 2 weeks from tonight as we head up I-75 to Lexington-Sayre.
Again, folks, Bell County 45, Jackson County 0. That's a final. Looks like the tie between Harlan and Lincamp has been broken. Lincamp 26 and Harlan Independent 20. Made that mistake last week.
As we've been under a running clock, and Pineville breaks huddle. The men come up to the line. Caps comes under center, twins to the far side. Scooby Morris in the backfield. Bad pitch out to Scooby, but he does recover. And he's going to be dropped in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple yards on the run as they went for it on 4th and 5. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and here comes Williamsburg once again.
Again, another hello to Keith Rogers, reminding us of the score between Lincamp and Harlan.
Keith and Kurt, two of my golfing buddies. Those two guys are pretty tight. Kurt Combs and Keith Rogers. They are like Poncho and Lefty. They are all over the place.
I appreciate Keith. He brings me back every year to do the Meet the Yellow Jackets. I'm grateful for that.
Bowen now in at quarterback as he bobbles to snap, and he's dropped in the backfield down near the 40. As Sidney Bowen, the freshman, I was talking with Stan Lovett about who will replace Dalton Ponder next season, and you are looking at the replacement right now for the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets, as he will be the one taking the snaps and signal caller next season. He'll be a sophomore.
Kind of a quiet crowd right now.
10-10 to go in the ball game. Bowen takes a snap, going to keep it himself, runs right up the gut. He's across the 50. We do have a flag on the field. He's across the 45. He's across the 40. Down across the 20. And he takes it all the way into the end zone. But I think this one is going to come back as we have Laundry at the 42-yard line. Nice run by Sidney Bowen, but I think it is going to come back. As the clock continues to tick, got a holding call against Williamsburg. Down to 9:20 to go in the ball game. Williamsburg 42, Pineville 6. Williamsburg will be your regular season district champion. With a win next week against the Harlan Green Dragons, Pineville will lock in the 2 seed in the district, and they will play host. Granted, a win against Harlan next week, they'll play host to the winner of the Harlan-Lincamp ball game. as the Yellow Jackets break huddle and bring the men up to the line. Bowen being the shotgun once again. Heron loves that wide open spread offense. As he's looking on the right side to Rose, incomplete. Overshot him. So that brings up 3rd down and 26 for the Yellow Jackets.
Are you hearing some strange sounds?
Well, you hear that?
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it came unplugged or something.
No.
I've heard the buzzing all night long.
Now I know what that's all about. I understand where we stopped the buzzing.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Nice to discover that just as we're about to finish the game.
It's like the tinnitus I have in my ear. You know, if it stops, I think something's wrong.
Yeah.
Whenever it's actually the problem that's causing the ringing. I heard the buzzing all night, and then you unplugged it and thought we were disconnected. As Bowen keeps it himself, and we do have a hold down here at the 38-yard line as Bowen plows forward, gets up to the 44. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hold on the end out here against Williamsburg.
And the quietness I mentioned earlier is pretty much gone.
They came alive. Down to 7:08 to go in the ball game. Continuous clock.
She's saying there's no place like home.
Yes, she is. Going to be a hold against the Yellow Jackets. That backs them up. Oh, I'm sorry. Declined as he did not get the first down. I do apologize. Pineville declines the penalty to take over on downs. Williamsburg's JV in, and they're having some communication issues. They punted away. I did say it was a turnover on downs. They're punting it away. As it goes down to the 11-yard line, down by the Yellow Jackets. It's just been a long week for me, Brian. I've been all over the place, and I'm tired. My mind is a little foggy tonight.
That's my normal.
That's your normal.
Oh, goodness. I'm not seeing any other scores from around the area that are coming up on final, but again, 45-0 for Bell over Jackson County.
As this one will be final in 5:40. As the clock runs.
Like I said, we just want the kids to get out of this game healthy, uninjured, and move on to the next game.
What's the term I taught you, Brian, to get in next week? What do they need to be? Talking about healthy and all that. What's
happy and proud
and clean?
Clean.
Remember, I taught you that. Then Randy was talking about it.
So much for retention.
Pitch out is bobbled by Morris. It's a loose football.
Is that a safety? It sure is.
That is a safety, as Brian said. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Called that one.
I knew one term the whole night.
That makes it 44-6, Williamsburg, with 4:47 to go in the ball game.
I would not want to be in the locker room Monday.
No, he's not going to be happy. Not going to be happy at all.
It is 106.3 FM, and we are broadcasting on YouTube tonight. We've got, it's been fluctuating tonight as far as how many we've had online, but that's not the important part. It's the fact that we have the opportunity to bring this to you, and we're grateful to our sponsors so that we can bring this to you, and a company called Sling. That's how we're broadcasting tonight. So Brian's working right now on all of his stats for the Randy Frazier Show. And we apologize for not having the Randy Frazier Show for the last couple of weeks. It was a scheduling issue 1 week, and Randy's beloved wife, she had a little surgery. She is home, and things are doing much better. So we hope to have one this upcoming week in their bout against
Harlan Green Dragons.
That's right.
Coming up at Samuels Field Bill Adams Stadium this Friday night, 1 week from tonight. 7:30 will be kickoff. Big district matchup. Pineville's got to win that one to secure the second place seed in the playoffs, as Williamsburg will be your district champion and lock in that first seed. Home field advantage. High kick. Bobbled around midfield. Going to pick it up. He's across the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
Nice stop. Who's number 4?
Number 4 that's going to be Hagan Teague.
Nice stop. He was just waiting for him to come around that corner there and wrap him up.
Rainwater on the return. Gets it down to the Pineville 38-yard line with 2:50 to go in the ball game. 44-6 Williamsburg with the lead.
Apparently we just played the UK fight song after Bell County won. I'm looking at our log back at the station. Not sure why, but hey, we support UK.
On U of K. Bowen. Handoff in the backfield. That's going to be to Nate Campbell, the sophomore. Gets it. He's going to lose a yard on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. 2:17 to go. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Shotgun formation once again. And off in the backfield. Down to the 26-yard line. That's going to be Alan Brodus, the senior, on the carry. That's good enough to move the sticks for another Williamsburg first down with 1.5 minutes to play. Bowen shotgun once again. Near side wide out, one to the far side. Brodus behind him in the backfield. Hand off to Brodus once again. He lowers his shoulder, gets down to the 23-yard line. Second and 6 now for the Yellow Jackets. Under 1 minute to go now in the contest. Bowen breaks huddle, brings the men up to the line. Hands off to Brodus once again. He's right up the gut. Gets it down to the 5. Good enough to move the sticks once again.
Interesting individuals coming to the Rupp Arena in November.
Are those your tickets?
No. Not that I would have a problem with that. Hey, by the way, folks, if you listen to 106.3 FM, coming April 25th of next year, it is Chris Stapleton. It is Willie Nelson and Friends. It is Sheryl Crow and Yola. Have you heard Yola? No. Yola is very bluesy. You know, she's good. We are coming down to the last few seconds of this game, folks, and we want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. Brian, any parting words? We'll hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, just a tough night for the Mountain Lions tonight, Brian, as they had a tough battle. Williamsburg, a very, very good football team. Both losses that they've had this year, they've been playing up in class against very, very good football teams in Somerset and Lexington Christian. They lost those, but whenever they play within their class, they have dominated this season. So they're just a very, very good football team. Nothing for Pineville to hold their head and hang their head over, as they just faced a very good Williamsburg football team tonight.
All right. Give us just a few spots here, folks. We'll come right back and wrap it up.
There's no other carrier that knows and provides service for these mountains like Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is local all the way to its roots. We're owned and operated by locals from Eastern Kentucky. Now, Appalachian Wireless is expanding its reach to serve those in Bell, Knox, and Whitley counties. Appalachian Wireless will be offering their dependable network, retail storefronts, and exceptional customer service in the near future. Just a few of the many reasons Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings.
Howard Law Firm. We might be young, but we are fierce and proud of it. If you have a problem, we are the solver. No matter your struggle, leave it to us. Whatever you're facing, we can handle it. Howard Law Firm. You name it, and we've got your back.
And folks, we will not be doing a wrap-up with Randy. It's cold here. We want to get him and the guys back to their house. But we do want to say a huge thank you to each and every one who joined us tonight. And sorry we couldn't get it on Facebook. Found out again it was a maintenance issue on their part. So thank goodness we got YouTube. Brian, thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
I know you've been up most of the day. We're grateful to you all season for being here. We're happy to bring you this entire season. And we are the only media being able to bring you this entire season this year on Facebook Live. Same thing for Bell County. Only media able to cover 2 full seasons of each school. And we're very grateful for our sponsors, our listeners, and those who are involved in covering this. So on behalf of Brian Good, I'm Brian O'Brien, Tyler Baker from Whitebriar Digital. Brian, have a good night.
We'll see them next week.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes as we drive home.
That sounds good. Are you walking?
I thought about it.
Sounds good. I'll see you next week.
Have a great night, folks. God